Okay, there we go, guys. Looking pretty good. Got Susie Q to be the line master here. Yeah, look at those fries. You got the Polish there.
Yeah, Polish and dog
I've never
decked
seen
out.
fries like that. It must be some special
They call them sidewinder fries.
sidewind. Good morning to ya. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. My gosh, the week is going by. It's Wednesday, February 7th. I think Mardi Gras is coming up maybe next week. Fat Tuesday must be next week. Get your your Polish donuts, padzikis or whatever they call them. I'm sure they're on sale now. I know they usually have them at Wally Mart here, and some of your local Polish bakeries will be taking orders for those. But there you go. There you go. So let me get this one. We got another good show for you today. Yesterday I did a video about, we talked a little bit about how expensive everything is. And I saw this clip on Laura Ingraham last night about how people are moving back in with their parents. They have already. I don't know about you guys. This is a topic that's kind of near and dear to my heart because my generation, when I grew up, we took care of ourselves. We moved out of the nest when we graduated college or whatever, got a job, and we paid our bills. If we couldn't afford, like when I graduated college, I couldn't afford a new car, so I had to get a used car. I didn't even think about asking anyone for some money so I could afford a new car. I knew that wasn't an option. Kids today are so entitled, spoiled, whatever word you want to use. I know Susie Orman did a poll a while ago. I did a video on it. You might be able to find it. Look for a picture of her on one of the thumbnails about how much parents are forking out on a monthly basis for their kids, sometimes when they're not even living at home anymore. I mean, living at home is one thing. Now, I mean, it's been going on for a while that when kids move out, their parents are still forking over cash, and it's actually inhibiting their parents' ability to retire. I mean, we're talking like, I think I saw the average was $1,400 a month that parents are forking over for their, I mean, these aren't like teenagers. These are grown-up kids, okay? And I know a few circumstances like this, and they try to tell me that it's normal, and it's not normal, folks. It's not normal. It is part of the problem, right? It's part of the problem, and Laura Ingraham is going to comment on that. So I'll play this, and if you got kids living at home that should be out on their own, I feel for you, but she's got Mr. Wonderful coming on here, and Laura, they got some good advice for you. I mean, that's all we can give you guys, advice. If you take it, that's fine. If you don't, that's up to you.
All right, here's something you're not going to hear Joe Biden bragging about. Millions of parents are now forking over big bucks to support their adult children. Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary reacts next.
All right, let's take it into the other side here.
Are still living at home. And for some of those who finally do move out, well, mom and dad still pay the bills. 59% of parents tell Pew Research that they're paying for cell phones, streaming services.
59%. That's a big number, folks. Big number. It should be zero.
And groceries, and some even hand over cash for their kids' mortgages and rent. This all comes at a cost. 36% of parents say that bailing out their kids has hurt their own personal finances. Joining me now, Mr. Wonderful himself, Kevin O'Leary, chairman of O'Leary Ventures. Kevin, great to see you tonight. What's going on here?
So this is all about affordability. Let me explain exactly what happened. Pre-pandemic rates, interest rates, were practically zero, as you recall. We go through the pandemic. We have a massive increase in basic rates. So mortgages went from 3.5% to 7% to 8%. Affordability got much tougher in rent, and protein and gas and all kinds of other issues increased with inflation rates of about 33%. But the average wage in America barely budged. It's about $62,000. So you've got this massive squeeze on a whole cohort of people who all of a sudden leave college and say, wow, is it ever expensive to live? What happened here? Well, life happened.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go empathy on me there, but it's just life, guys. It's just life. You need to get into reality, break that bubble that's surrounding you that your parents have created and are helping you sustain, and live your life.
Generation is looking backwards saying, can I do better than my parents? This cohort is in trouble because they got whacked by some hardcore inflation that has not gone away.
And Kevin, what does this mean for the belief in capitalism and the American dream? If you think no matter how hard you work, I can't get ahead and I'm still living with mom and dad, what does that mean for the future belief in our system?
Our system always survives. This debate goes on from one generation to another. This has been a particularly tough jolt for this group that's gone through this last 3 years. It's been a long time since we had this kind of hyperinflation occur when wages didn't increase. Wages went up about 4.5%. Inflation's up 33%. There's where the squeeze is. So affordability is very tough in rent, for example. But there's an old adage, and my mother did it to me when I came out of college. She said, Kevin, the dead bird under the nest never learns how to fly. I've said this countless times, and I said, what does that mean, Mom? She said, I'm done. I've taken care of you from birth to last day of college. You're
Figure it out.
I'm throwing you out. Go figure it out. And luckily I did, but I feel sorry, even for my own kids. I said, guys, you're on your own. Big Daddy can't pay for everything. You got to go figure it out.
But Kevin, someone tweeted to me, because they knew you were coming on tonight on X, that their child is single, 27, has a decent job in healthcare, lives alone. Rent in particular is so ridiculous that I have to help out with car payments, cell phone. 3 years ago, I never had to do that. And your tip for the parent would be just cut them off.
Yeah, my wife always sneaks in. I have a daughter like that, almost the same age. I say, no, Nanette, and my wife just keeps sending her cash. What do I do?
Well, maybe we have to end it with no more streaming services, Kevin. No more, maybe we have to just rent a car for a while. I mean, we all had to figure it out, but it's no fun these days. Kevin, come back soon. Great to see you. All right, is Apple's new VR
So there you go. Yeah, as Laura says, it's not fun anymore. But that's just part of living, folks. I'm here to tell you, you need to have your kids live within their means, right? That's the key to getting by in life, is living within your means. That's a key to obtaining wealth and accumulating wealth, is living within your means so you can build that nest egg. Because when life happens, right, problems occur, expenses hit, you need that nest egg, right? And if you don't have that nest egg, you don't have options. I keep saying money isn't everything, but when push comes to shove, that extra nest egg, those extra dollars there, will buy you options. And we all want options in life, right? We don't want to be forced into anything, right? Can you say socialism, communism? That's being forced into something, folks. Having money will allow you to have options. Assets like this will give you options. I can tell you that very few, 1%, 3 to 3% of the people in the United States own any of this stuff. 3 years ago, I did not own any of this stuff. When I saw what was happening to our economy, happening to our financial sector, and I worked in the finance industry for many, many years, I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming. And I'm here to tell you guys, start building your ark, right? Like, look at the people in California. They're getting 12 inches of rain in the last 2 to 3 days. When Noah built his ark, people called him crazy. But if he was living in California or Las Vegas right now, there's probably a lot of people that would give him a hand for a trip on his ark. That's what I'm saying. You need to open your eyes, folks. We need to become. Too many people are sheeple, right? Too many people are sheeple. They're following the flock. They see their friends handing over their retirement savings to their kids, so that because they love their kids. I understand that you love your kids, but you don't want to have. What are you teaching your kid by giving him money and housing and shelter into their late 20s or 30s? What are you teaching them? What are you teaching them, and what are you doing to your own financial condition? It's not good, folks. It's not good. And what are your kids going to do when you're not around? Okay? It's nice that you can help your kids out and that you actually do it, and they may or may not appreciate it. I doubt they really appreciate it as much as they should. But what are they going to do when you're not around? They're going to go to someone else? I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be too many people that make the same mistake over and over for you. So there's a little advice from Mr. Wonderful and Laura Ingraham. Tell you folks, I'm not crazy. You guys, if you're doing this, are crazy. That's all I have to say on that topic. As I said, I see this around. I've got several folks in my family that kind of match this description. Okay, it's sad. It's not right, and but on the flip side, everyone in that situation has a choice. Okay, they're just making the easy choice because they don't want to do the hard thing. Life is hard, folks, and all the time in your life, life happens. That's why you need that nest egg so you can deal with your life, pay for your life, and not inconvenience anyone else with your life. All right? So there's a little rant for you today. I hope this helps somebody. I'm sure it does. 69% of people or 59% of people are in this situation. They need to take action. They need to get out of that situation one way or the other. So just a little advice from DJ Wonder Chrissy. I'm going to end it there. And Laura Ingram's got a great show. Sean Hannity, also on Fox, has a great show. Check them out. You can find them on YouTube, too. They got full episodes on the tube, so check them out. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy, over and out, and God bless